going to do the intro to this, but she would probably all she would say would be Hairy Vaginas, episode 59. So, in honour of Christine, Hairy Vaginas, episode 59. Afternoon.
Afternoon. I might have said hairy arseholes, but it's just you're better at introductions than I am. So I'll just leave it to you. You're the actor.
That makes no hell of a difference.
It does.
I'm drinking Lady Grey.
First it was fucking sucky sweets, now you're drinking Lady Grey tea. Really
I think I actually have just tipped over the hill. Maybe when you get to 55 there's another little sort of thing that flips in your head and you start liking gardening and Lady Grey and you start going swimming and...
Yeah, swimming, Lady Grey, Werther's. We're in the same colour in most podcasts.
Shut up! No, not in podcasts. In little videos that I do. Where are your little videos that you do? You just text me and go, we need more videos. Alright, performing monkey, do something. And I go, okay. I was in the bloody car park at, I don't know where I was. Just do something, okay.
Just do something.
And then you come back and go, you got the same top on. I'm like, fucking hell, Christine.
I looked at all through the podcast Insta stuff, so if you're not on our Instagram page, do follow because it's hilarious. And it's like, she's got a red top on, she's fucking got a red top on every video.
It's because the ADHD I never fucking change.
You don't think about it, I overthink it, which should be really the other way around, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because when you do have ADHD, you tend to overthink things that actually are quite unthinkable. Where me, I'm like, I mean, I have questioned, obviously, with my son having ADHD, you do have to look back and question where the line is, I suppose. So I have questioned myself because there are traits that I
So do I, as well. And you say you're not, but I defer that analysis myself.
There are some things which is like oversharing.
Ragingly ADHD sometimes.
Yeah, it is. But I'm very good with money. I'm very good with time. I'm very good at organisation of like a list of things I need to do. If I don't finish that list, then I don't leave work. So I'm very methodical like that. And I can't put. So if I don't get time,
you see, that could be autistic. Which I'm a mixture of ADHD, which is why they conflict, because I'm good with time and I'm good with money.
Yeah.
But like keeping the bedroom tidy, I'm like, I hate this bedroom, I need to tidy it, so I tidy it. And then 2 days later I'm like, I'm back in the same spot, how did that happen?
Yeah.
That's where it's like...
I like to see today, our house is really grubby at the minute, so there's just, like we were talking about, what are the things that go around you?
Skirting boards.
Thank you. Skirting boards, that grubby bits, them that I just keep looking and go, that's fucking grubby. Yeah. But to me, that is a massive job that I know I need to do. But one of our friends who's a listener, she would get a real dopamine hit from cleaning that. I wouldn't.
Oh dear God in heaven, no, neither would I.
No, and then look at it going, oh, isn't it lovely? No, I just know. Yeah, cleaning a skirting board to me is just a bollock. I don't have no interest.
No, not with it. And then one of our neighbours said, Vic, bit of advice, clean your skirting boards, makes your whole house look tidy.
No, it doesn't bother.
No. You've still got all 15 kids' shoes on the floor.
Yeah. That's taking over the skirting board.
Oh my gosh.
I had a new WIDL this week and I thought it was...
WIDL, word I do like, a word I don't like, Christine.
It's a funny word, and I was listening to the lovely comedian that is Sarah Keyworth.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah, she's very good. Saw her live last year. Very, very good. And she was talking about her brother and his wife have just had a child. So they asked, well, where do you lie? Because she's obviously gender neutral. Are you uncle or auntie? She's like, I would go for uncle. I don't know where. Actually, I don't know. Where do I lie? And there is a word for it. So if a gender neutral word for uncle or auntie is pibbling.
What the fuck?
And she was like, that's fucking horrendous. So
Who's made that shit
because it's
up?
like parent, sibling, pibbling. Yeah. So I don't know.
You could easily say Sarant as well, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
you could just say Sarah. You could just give the auntie, uncle, general neutral person's name instead.
Yeah,
you don't have to have a title, do
I've
they?
always called Auntie Barbara Barbara and Uncle Richard.
Yeah, I've never. When I was younger, I had auntie and uncle, but I don't get my kids to say my brother, uncle.
No.
Knobhead.
But then if you're
knobhead.
born in the 70s, you know, your next door neighbours were auntie this, auntie
They were,
that. And actually,
yeah.
it was my mum's birthday last week, and the kids who used to live across the road to us are now in their 50s, 60s. Still in contact with them. They were a really great family. Always used to play out together for years and years and years. And one of them still goes, "Happy birthday, Auntie Carol." On Facebook, I was like, that's really, really sweet.
That's sweet, yeah, because that's what you were brought up to do as a sign of respect, wasn't it? Like, if you don't, which is daft, because if someone was to come up to me, my next door neighbour was to say Auntie Chris, I'd be fuck off. Even my own niece calls me AC.
Yeah,
I don't like the word auntie. I feel old.
When ours do that, they go Auntie Vicky. I'm like,
stop.
I feel as like don't do that.
Yeah, just call me Vic.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, my niece.
Also, not many people call me Vicky, so it's weird when people say Auntie Vicky. I'm like,
yeah.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Looking round. Is that? Yeah. If they
also, I
said
don't feel
auntie,
grown up enough to be called an auntie.
No, you've got to be an adult. Or we could call you Pibbling Vic.
Well, it sounds like you've got some sort of...
Yeah. Well, Sarah did point out that if there's like a 3 or 4 year old in sort of reception at school and the teacher said, "Who's picking you up today?" They go, "Pibbling." They'd be like, "Fucking hide this child."
Exactly.
Who's
Pibbling?
It's just really funny. She does like a little segment on it, and it is for her to be sort of laughing about it. It's
Talk
really
about I'm a criminal, Christine.
funny. Oh God, that wouldn't have been difficult.
Honestly, it's bad. So I have every Saturday. Milo has to go somewhere, and we take it in turns taking him. And when I take him, there's a really nice cafe around the corner.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of like smashed avocado.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
Pause. Yeah. I've got
Poached eggs and a bit of bacon, but I've been a good girl, so I haven't been having it. But I thought, you know what? Fuck it, this time I'm going to have that, but without the bread.
without the sourdough.
Without the sourdough. Beautiful, very nice. Sat there, had my little snackage, and then went to pay. And the woman said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but is this you?" Gets her phone out, CCTV. There's a picture of me in their cafe last time. I just walked out. I didn't pay.
Oh my God.
So embarrassed. I went, "Oh yeah, no, that's me. Are you sure it's definitely you?" I went, "No, I'm absolutely. It is me. You're absolutely right." I said, "I'm so sorry."
No, it's not.
I mean, big fuck off glasses and that bloody jumper I've got. Oh my gosh! I went, "I'm really sorry." I said, "No, Laura, you should be sorry. It's me."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm so sorry. I'm sorry." Obviously, completely distracted.
Can you imagine when she came in, she went, "There she is."
Yeah, I think so. I've been sitting there all peaceful, thinking, having a lovely breakfast, and then you're going, "Don't let her leave, don't let her leave." And the worst thing is that they didn't have an outside table, and I liked it outside, so I went in, and halfway through, before my food came, I picked up my cup, and I walked outside, and they must have been shitting us.
Yeah, God, she's doing it again. So that was a very expensive breakfast you had to pay for.
Yeah, it was a bit. Anyway, I'm very sorry. I was so embarrassed.
Did you ask for a loyalty card? On the way out,
I just thought, I've got to go in this week, haven't I? And I've got to sort of say, right, I'll pay up front.
They might have give you a name.
Fucking tea leaf.
Yeah, big
Fat
glass
tea leaf.
big glass thief.
Specky thief.
Specky.
Some of you used to get called Specky when you were a kid.
Specky thief.
Specky thief.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bad.
it was
I bet you
awful.
felt-
I felt so
terrible.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was
But
very
it's easy
full.
done though, isn't it? It's easy done. Sometimes like you just. That's why I always think it's good for like QR codes. Not everyone likes a QR code on the table. They're my favourite things. I just don't have to move. I can just scan, order, pay, done. I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm not waiting to get anybody's
attention.
Thank you. It's getting buds. So I love it, and lots of people go, "I hate QR code."
No,
my
I can't
favourite
like them.
things. Because everything's just sorted, and then if
Well, then if you pay with QR code, you can ask for your ice cream on a plate and not in the fucking bowl it's served in. My bed. Look back at the old Easters.
Yeah,
wrong stories for that.
Cheesecake on a plate, no. So I do like QR code, and that stops that from happening then, doesn't it?
So I'll say to Anthony, I'll take him this week, and I'm going to go again.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to go to IKEA on Saturday, and I can't believe. I know, I can't believe it's Ant's suggestion. Anthony and IKEA at the best of times is flipping air braking all the way round.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. It's because of people in IKEA though, isn't it?
Oh!
Because they just fucking stop in a line.
There should be a fast lane and a slow lane.
Yeah, like swimming.
That was an experience this week.
If you're a competent IKEA shopper, go in the fast lane. If you're just browsing and looking at every fucking thing in a basket, go in the slow lane.
Oh
Slow lane.
And then you feel shitty if you're cutting through the sofas to get past them.
Yeah. You don't want
Anyway.
if you don't want a sofa or a bed.
Well, he wants a mattress. We need a new mattress. And so... Bloody... The phone that we film with is telling us there's no storage.
Yeah, when there is.
But we'll carry on. So, yes. So, IKEA on Saturday.
Not good. I'd go Monday night after work.
Yeah.
It's just it's kinder on your heart. It's kinder on your
blood
mind.
pressure.
And your blood pressure. Hey, talk about blood pressure. I went for my medical yesterday. I had to go for a medical, like over 50s.
Yeah,
Like,
good.
oh, fucking hell. I've been nearly 52, but waiting for a bit. And so she said, "Oh, do you know why you're here?" And I went, "Oh yeah, just for a full medical." She went, "No, just your blood pressure." And I went, "Oh, okay." So she took my blood pressure, gave me a sample to get a wee, and take my bloods. And I was like,
Oh shit! I meant to do that.
"Oh, so a medical then." It was a bit more than
Forgot the wee bit.
But she said, I've never suffered with high blood pressure at all. And she said, your top number's fine, but your bottom number's a bit high. It's 96.
Oh yeah, they like it to be
that's-
80.
Yeah, 90 max.
Yeah, 90 max.
So
Is top of normal.
I was like, so you're going to have to go. Do you mind? We can send you this new thing going on. To go to the pharmacy, they will give you a 24-hour monitor to measure your heartbeat, your blood pressure for 24 hours. I feel like a pensioner.
Well, I've got a brother's taker. Yeah, but that's good because sometimes did she take it twice?
No, just once.
Well, you see, there's the mistake because you might have got a white coat.
Yeah, I do get white coat because
Well, she should have taken it twice.
when
then,
you're
dipstick.
doing your blood pressure, you're trying to breathe normally and you don't. And
I
then you
tried
go,
to think of beaches. I tried to think of Barbados when I'm there. It never makes any
I
fucking
can't breathe
difference.
because I feel like I need to go.
So that's why it was up. My doctor, when I go, she goes, "Let's take it now, Vic," and then we have a chat, and then she takes it at the end, and it's completely different.
Yeah, I need to do that because mine.
Do you want to borrow my monitor?
I've got one.
Oh,
Because she said, "Do you want to do a 7-day?" And I did that a couple of months ago because on HRT they want to make sure that your blood pressure is fine. So I did it, and it was very sporadic over 2 weeks, different times, mornings, evenings, whatever. Did 14 results, and then took it in. I had a physical piece of paper with heart blood pressure things on. Took it in, and they fucking lost it.
oh, that drives my.
So I said, I ain't got time to do it again. So
They
went,
lost it.
Yeah, we've got this new thing. So they're going to do that for, I think it's 12 or 24 hours. So they go and literally stick it on you and then give you...
And then you just...
She said, "I'll give you a bag." I was like,
Oh, great.
to carry around. Like, I look at the date when I'm actually in the office. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere that day. Well, carrying a bag. What are you doing? Just measure your blood pressure.
I've had to do that though, but I've had to do that. But that was about 10 years ago. But I've also had to have a kidney test where you carry a fucking 5-litre bottle around with you. So when you have a piss, you've got to piss in the bottle. We went on a 5-mile hike. I had a bottle full of my own piss in a rucksack. I had to piss in the toilets into a bottle at Revo Abbey.
Oh.
Collect a week's worth of piss.
Just carrying it round.
Okay, now. There must be better ways now. This
Yeah,
was
there's
quite a
got
long
to
time
be.
ago.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Where the fucking ton?
You just kept topping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be better ways.
Something
than
wrong
that.
there, isn't there?
Yeah,
What are you going to do with a big bucket full load of my piss? Doesn't make any sense. I think it's how much you've weed over the week. Oh, I don't care anyway.
That's not a nice
Anyway,
thing
there's
to
a
do.
fatal mistake, girls, that you've got to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And the fatal mistake is leaving your razor head on for too long.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good. Usually the rust is indication not to use it anymore, to be fair.
Yeah, but you know, you get like those little rubber bits on the side that help the glide. When they start to wear down. Fucking hell! Or bits of that are dropping off.
That'd be why you can't get the hairs off your armpits.
Oh, I've done it quite good this week.
There's that new one that's come out and I keep seeing it on
Oh, that's like a ball holder.
Oh, if I see it one more time, I'm like, not interested.
Oh no, I don't think I could cope with it.
It's holding the ball and it looks like a bollock. It's like holding it and then scraping it up your leg and people going, oh, it's really great, look at this. No, I don't think you're fine. That actually brings me on to a bit of boils my piss.
Oh, God.
Because if you don't sort of dictate to socials what you don't want to see, it just if you're on something for more than 5 seconds and everything comes at you. So I've been doomed the last 2 weeks. I've adverts for hair, makeup sets, smellies for the home, and fake flowers.
Oh, fake flowers?
Oh, God, I don't want this shit in my house or on me. I don't know. I'm 51 now. I know what makeup on me. I don't need anything new. Right, I know what I'm doing now with my face. Right. And my hair will be shit forever, amen. So it's fine. And if it's going wrong, I'll just blame the hairdresser.
This is where our algorithm is totally different because I get cheesy old men just singing to them.
You do.
Because I'm looking at shit for this podcast and for funnies to send to the girls.
Yep.
And just cheesy old men singing to camera.
With
and
long
I've got
hair and a
bloody
big
millions
moustache.
of them. Fucking loads of them. That's fucking
I
nice.
send to our lovely Zumba instructor, if there's anybody doing a peculiar dance, I just forward them to her. And it's usually
She
about
must get really
11 at night.
pissed off with you. Oh, fucking hell, Christine. Yeah, it's very funny.
Before I go to sleep, have him. Have her.
We were watching TV the other night and it was quite late.
Yeah.
And I could do this. I thought, what the dickens is that? I went, listen. I went, that's hedgehogs.
Oh, yes.
So we went out the patio
hedgehogs.
doors and there's two hedgehogs, a big one and a smaller one. And this big fat hedgehog was circling this little one like. Actually, it was the small one making the noise. Like, I'm like, he goes, it's hedgehog sex. It's hedgehog sex. I went, what? So we looked it up, and apparently it's the sexy dance that the male does around the female. And do you know how long it can go on for?
Go on.
Days.
What,
Even
before
a
they
week.
Before they get it?
Before he gets his leg over.
Oh, fuck that.
I went out and gave him some mealworms. I thought he was going to need to keep his strength up.
Oh, bollocks to that. So is it the male that does the dance?
Yeah, does the running
Oh,
around.
it's alright then, carry on.
As you were.
Bring me a cup of tea, carry on dancing. How good are you? You twerk. But did they not? Were they just trying to get it on? They weren't actually getting it on. Because where did they go? Because it's quite spiky, isn't it?
No, well, what happens is, if she decides that he's good enough,
Yeah.
she flattens her pricks. And he
But
slides in.
She flattens his prick.
Yeah.
And he slides in.
Yeah.
So they go down and
Yeah.
he goes in.
And he goes in.
So that's what he's looking for, isn't he? To see if her pricks have gone down.
Yeah. She wasn't having any of it, she was looking for food.
Yeah. Fuck you. Well, to be fair.
He's probably had his way now because I put out a full bowl of mealworms and they'd all gone by the next morning. I bet they were at it all night.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Hedgehogs are real slags.
Who's
Because they mate with more than one thing. Man.
What?
Well, after she'd done him, she probably goes off and found someone else.
To be fair.
So you could have babies from different men in your litter.
That's actually what happened in America, wasn't it, recently?
It's to do with procreation, isn't it? Keeping up the species, I think.
Yeah. But it happened where twins were born. Steve was looking into it. Twins were born, like an anomaly story.
Yeah.
Twins were born, same day, came out, and then you'd have to look at it, lots of things happened, and then they realised actually something made them do both DNA tests. Same mum, different dads. So she shagged quickly two blokes on the same day.
Oh.
And then had obviously fertilised 2 eggs, and twins born on the same day. That never happens. That never happens. What's all that about?
Weird.
Yeah.
Toots weird.
Very toots. I went to the theatre on Saturday to see the lovely Russell Howard.
Oh, was it good?
I love him. I've seen him before.
He's very funny. He does remind me of a sixth former because he does like to do a lot of thrusting.
He was talking about boobs a lot because his wife not long ago, well, the baby's nearly 2 now, had a baby and she was
Yeah.
breastfeeding, and they were like, I've learned so much about boobs, it's fascinating, like what they could do, and he was really talking about the science behind breastfeeding, and I was like, don't even know if I knew that, actually, to be fair. And then he went, but as a man, I'm just looking in the corner going, they're fabulous.
They're fabulous.
Look at the size of them. But actually what they can do is just amazing. But he was really good. He's very, very clever, sort of satirical sort of humour, but really like stretching politics out at the minute in a really funny way. But he's just really, really clever. But
he is, yeah.
What came from that is just my observation within the theatre. Now the theatre it's beautiful. The Grand Theatre in Leeds is really, really nice.
Very, very old theatre.
But most of our theatres are, like City Variety's really old.
Yeah, no, it's got some cracking old theatres in Leeds.
And one in Wakefield's really nice. York Barbican, a bit newer, but the Opera House in York, all beautiful theatres, and everyone will have
seats in the Grand Leeds are not great, though, are they?
Fuck me! No, they're not.
They're tiny.
Right, I got to the point. Right.
I was wondering if you were going to put this up.
You like wedged into like a flapjack, like fucking. I likened it to like, you know, when you get up out the seat, you feel like a backpack, what's called flat pack furniture from MFI. Just sort of folded.
You've got marks of the seat on your ass.
Your knee, I mean, not for me because I'm short, but husband's 6 foot gone, and his knees were like touching the back of the thing, and you're both sort of leaning against each other, and you're really close to the person next door, and then it's only so much you feel comfortable touching somebody else's arm, and then your leg, and then you sort of go, like looking at the lovely theatre production going up, but you're so comfortable.
It's just horrible.
Yeah, and I think that sometimes people leave a theatre not to, you know, avoid the traffic because they're just fucking broken.
Broken.
They're just they get up and they're like walking like they've got some like kind of
I can't do anymore.
joint problem.
I only got up to get some jelly babies and I can't get back out. And the thing is they're so hard to get out. Stand up out of is that if someone's late and they come, you're all like looking daggers at them.
Well, this is the thing that made me laugh the most, because there's always somebody who is sort of late, you know, as in they are later than they should be to a performance, and it's the disgruntled and forced Irish dance wave that I call it. So there's no arms going on. People just, that happens every single time someone comes in late. They sort of stand up in such a way that it's a really disgruntled Mexican wave because they have to get up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But their arms stay still, and generally their arms stay still because they've got like a drink or a pack of crisps or an ice cream or something like that. And their faces just like it's half squat, half sequence. And you can see that it's always the person that's going to sit in the middle that's arrived late.
Oh, yeah.
And it sort of goes up and you can see people going, no, it's fine. They're not fine.
But if you're the late person, we've done this a couple of times recently actually, and we've rectified our problems. You've got a dilemma because as you go into the side and you get who do you face? Do you put their arse in front of them or do you face them?
Yeah, arse, because then it's uncomfortable. Face, it's just weird.
It would be awful, wouldn't it?
Well, some guy, he was he had this. So I saw this person go one end of the theatre on one side and thought better of it. Thought actually no, it's longer this way, so I'll go round and I'll come in the short. What he thought was the shorter way. You come in and this guy stood up. Now this guy had like he was in his late 50s, longer shorts to the knee, and the shorts sort of covered his knee, but it didn't cover the crack on his arse.
Oh, so he was going past everyone with his hairy crack
No.
showing.
He just stood up, right, to let said person come past. But it wasn't like a little bit of a builder's crack. This was full on, stick your fucking
6
popcorn in the fucking crack. And I sort of bent over to look down the aisle to see who was behind him. And it was the girl's face that made me laugh the most because she looked like she'd had like cold sort of overnight oats. She was like, because he's and he was there for ages, the fucking line of people go back. And as he leaned back to let said person pass, his crack of his arse was just hanging on top of the chair.
Oh, like a muffin, a hairy muffin. Oh my God.
And this woman, I thought I can't look at your arse anymore. I'm just going to look at the woman's face who's behind you. And she was like, she was like, fucking pissing myself laughing. So actually, the theatre does give you a bit of Jova before the actual act starts. But and then people who organise drinks and stuff as well. You know, like organise half-time drinks. I couldn't be asked.
Oh, and always orders a half-time drink.
And I can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered, really.
Or people that come to theatre pissed.
Oh, I don't get that.
Shit-faced. Shit-faced. And they just shout it. If it's a comedian, they just shout out. It's like, what? You spent, what? I think our tickets were 42 quid or something. So that's 84 quid. Why would you spend that and then just come and get pissed, not remember anything?
Because people are twats.
Fucking twats, yeah. So,
when I was in this cafe where I was a criminal, you could tell it's arty-farty. There was two, I'm going to say it, they were middle-aged women. And they were songwriters, and they were having a conversation about writing a song they'd done. And this woman, she was going, well, you know, I've been on Duolingo and I've been learning Greek because my friend's from Cyprus, and so we went to Cyprus and I thought, I really need to learn Greek. So I was on Duolingo, and I don't know if you know, but there's a little owl icon that they use. And to be quite honest, time went past and I didn't have enough time, so I stopped using it. And I feel emotionally blackmailed by this owl. I was like, what the fuck? What was she on? Because when you don't go enough, the owl pops up and it starts crying and it's telling you that it's missed you. And she said, I couldn't cope with it. It was making me feel really, really guilty. And I just thought, it's probably lonely. And then I thought, stop. I'm being emotionally blackmailed by an owl. I was like, you need to get fucking head right, love. What's wrong with you?
Even thinking an owl is doing that to you.
And she said, I got so concerned about it. I researched whether anyone else had felt this as well.
On an owl forum.
So I think I'm going to have to write a song about it. I think that's what my next song's going to be about. Being blackmailed by the Duolingo owl. You can tell this cafe's not in my area.
Fucking hell. That's just fucking mental.
Oh, I think I'm drawing these nutcases to me because then my algorithm showed me these two women balancing on one leg, drinking their own piss. What the fuck are you watching? I don't know. It just came on and I just thought, oh, podcast, let's have a listen. You're in therapy. Well, that can just fuck off. You're in therapy for HRT, drink your pee.
For what?
This is what they're about to say. Connecting to your body fluids is the most intimate biofeedback you can have.
Fuck off.
Not listening to science, tapping into ancient wisdom. Piss off. Fuck right off.
No,
I'm gonna
nothing.
piss. I'm not going to drink my piss. I'm going to piss on your chakras and your biofeedback. I'm not drinking my own piss. So remember where my keys are. It's just fucking not happening.
I'd fucking rather lose my keys and drink piss.
Yeah, rather forget what a word is and drink my own piss.
Who comes up with this shit?
And you saw them trying it and you could see them thinking, bleh. But they kind of going, oh no, I can feel the connection already. I'm fuck right off.
You just got bad breath.
Yeah, exactly.
And that no amount of polos is going to sort that out. Fucking hell.
Once you go to the doctor going, well, you know, I think you need HRT. No, it's alright, I'm going to drink my own piss for the next forever.
Yeah, until I'm 75 and feel better. Some people just come. If that's another thing that was on my list of the adverts of fake this and flowers that. And creams here is
creams
here was people that have jumped on the bandwagon of HRT. So if you don't want to take HRT, that's fine. That's
absolutely your choice.
And we always say, find out. Don't say no because of misinformation. Find out about yourself first, and go and find out the proper study evidence-based stuff.
Yeah. But
people that have come up with products instead of that have just jumped on the bandwagon of HRT and then saying, oh, rub this cream on, drink your piss. Do whatever it is to help yourself.
Can you imagine if you did everything? You'd look like a fucking lunatic.
I know. What are you doing? Oh my god, I've got a really bad take off PDD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink me piss and I'm going to rub this cream on my elbow.
And I'm going to dance in the moonlight in the back garden. There's another one as well. These sorts of people are saying like, I'm going to speak my truth. That can...
what is it? What is your truth?
Well... being a middle-aged woman is normally, it just happens anyway.
It just comes out.
I don't need to announce that I'm speaking my truth. You'll just get it in the face.
It's like I saw something the other day. It was like showed us people do different types of heart. This should really be on video. It's like a heart that was done by the millennials.
Your fingers,
a heart with your fingers here. Different types of hearts throughout of the generations. And ours was just basically 2 fingers. That's your fucking heart. Don't fucking do it. That is the fucking heart you're getting. It's bollocks.
There's a person on Insta.
Yeah.
I think she's called the Belly Whisperer. But this is like, you started humming on the toilet to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and relax your pelvic floor to poop in less than a minute. And no, you no longer have constipation, hemorrhoids, physios, prolapse symptoms, retention and urgency. Well, that's like mooing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, just do you know what's worrying about that? Is that as ADHD, you self-soothe by humming. I'm going to be shitting myself all the time.
In the car. Oh fuck.
Oh, urgency.
Yeah, no need to touch your perineum there.
Christine was saying that she. What was it you were saying about massive poo?
If I'm on keto, then obviously your body's changing. It's like a keto diet, so low carbs, no sugar, and it sort of changes what's going on inside. So for the first week or 2, I get really hard poos, but so much so when I'm in the toilet going, oh, I'm really worried it's not coming out. Oh, and it just makes me sweat a little bit and get clammy hands because I'm panicking.
Well, it's not going to stay there, is it?
And then you'll get up going, oh, it's not coming. And then you'll do sort of exercises to brew it, because my sons do that. What are you doing, just brewing a poo? Okay. So you sort of squat by the side of the bed in the hope that...
Oh, they don't come out there.
Well, just more so that you can... Like, you know when you give birth, they always say it's better to squat rather than being on your back.
Well, we should squat during a poo anyway, shouldn't we?
Yeah, so that's my theory, is like this...
I'll just do it by the bed.
I'll just squat by the side of the bed and hope it will...
Ease it out,
and then once it's sort of got an eye out, I'll go to the toilet.
Once I'm touching cloth, I know we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've had that in the past. You know when you've got a big one that's like a fist. When it's not coming out.
Yeah, and it feels like there's bark on the outside of it.
It's got a scratchy outer rim. Well. Yeah, so sometimes when I do that, what you need to do is you need to get your hand between your legs.
Yeah.
You need to push on the old twirnt.
On your perineum.
It's called your twirnt, because if it twirnt there, everything would fall out.
Yes, it is.
So you need to push on your twirnt.
To push your
little bit of advice there.
To push your barky poo out.
And then remember to wash your hands. Don't go making tea.
Yeah, I'm going to try though, if I ever, get back on there.
Poo.
Oh, but
press your twirnt.
It's not pleasant. It's not good at all.
I was listening to a podcast and it might have even been Zoe Ball and Joe Wiley's.
Oh, dig it.
Or it might have been 10 Commandments. And they were talking about if you can't sleep, just have a snoozy wank. I actually thought.
So you're sleeping?
Well, you're sleepy, but you're not going to sleep.
Yes.
Which can happen when you're our age. You're just like tossing and turning.
Yeah.
It's like, have a little wank, have a little snoozy rub.
So snoozy rub, and then that will suck the
because
endorphins
if you orgasm, then everything just goes. Oh.
It does though, doesn't it? Once you've had an orgasm, then it does help, I think.
Yeah. Oh. Silence. There we go.
So if next time that you're feeling sleepy but you're not quite, because sometimes you've got your eyes shut and it's really weird, isn't it, because you're pretending to be asleep to go to sleep,
but you're not.
Right, I'm gonna go sleep now.
No, and it's awful when it's like that.
Yeah, it is.
So have a little one.
So a little sleepy wank. I was reading Mr. P, just a couple of stories that he'd asked.
Oh yes, this is the teacher who has funny stories, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just pick a couple out of them because it's funny. It's what is
and we're off again. Sorry about that, folks.
Mr. P from ICT. Go on then. A guy that we follow, teacher, a lot of people will follow him. So he asked for on his socials, what have you told a student off for that you found sort of hilarious, but obviously still has to be professional?
Yeah.
And there was a school trip out, and one pupil was told by the teacher to stop licking the scaffolding on the school trip.
It's a brilliant fucking.
Stop, Timothy! Stop licking that fucking
didn't
scaffolding.
you do that once and get your tongue stuck to something? Christy?
Yeah, I was skiing. Yeah.
You did it. You
I was like
know
that. I wonder if it was this cold. Okay.
What did you lick?
Well, on a ski lift, and you're going over for ages and ages, and sometimes the higher you go up, the longer the ski lifts are. So you don't like sit in a chair, and it's got like the metal frame round it, and you hold them like, oh, I've got my gloves on. I was like, I wonder if this, is this cold?
So you're fine.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Yeah, 20s.
You're absolute fucking nuts.
And I was like, then he started like that. There's the panic bark poo not coming out. I was like, yeah, maybe there is some ADHD going on.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think. It's like, don't touch that, it's hot.
Exactly.
So the other one is, I had to tell a kid off for mooning at the top of a climbing frame. Five. What are you mooning at? And is that still a thing? Can people still moon at the back of coaches?
My child did it at a nursery picnic. So she said, could you go and get your child? He's mooning all the other children. I was like, I'm terribly sorry.
But you don't see it very often. Like, if you're on the motorway, you used to see a coach.
Oh, that happened to me.
Yeah.
Me and Mum were at this. I know. I must have been about 17 or 18, and there was all these rugby lads in the coach.
Yeah.
And we were getting out the car, and as the coach drove past, the whole length of the coach did a mooning. It was really funny.
But you don't see that anymore.
No, people don't moon, do they?
Who do moon?
It's a bit like people don't streak anymore either.
Not very often,
On
football
pitches.
or cricket. Normally cricket you see it, don't you?
Yeah, but you used to see lots of streakers. Well, it was the 70s, wasn't it?
And it was like women then always had really good boobs, didn't they?
Yeah, really good
really good knockers.
Yeah, I know.
But now you don't like big bush, big knockers straight across that cricket field.
Yeah, no, but fellas streak as well.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not looking at that. I just think it's funny for a woman because she's running as fast as I can, and her knockers are knocking around.
Yeah, but so is his little willy's like flap, 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 flap.
Yeah,
it is attractive. It's more funny.
A streaker's funny. It is funny. But yeah, a streaker mooning. Where did mooning go?
I don't know.
I don't see it anymore at all.
Bring back mooning. We need a sticker for that.
I always remember we were on the Wirral going back quite a few years now, and there was me, 3 friends. I was driving in the car, typical girls in there. So I think we were like 21, something like that, going along, and in front of us was an army truck. Full of soldiers with the back up, so they were obviously going somewhere on. It was like sort of cadet age sort of thing. And then some of them were starting to moon like that, starting like pulling their pants down, starting to moon. And then we came to a stop at the traffic lights, and a lad came from the back and he went, "All right, Christine."
No,
he knew who it was. I was like, ah. Stuck, and the 4 of us in the car were pissing ourselves laughing. I was like, I don't know whether he should have just remained quiet because you and all your mates have just started to moon, and then you recognise me. It was the funniest thing ever. It's the point where people were beeping us in the back, I'm pissing myself, and all these lads were going, "Oh my god, you know her." What is the likelihood of that happening? Brilliant. But yeah, bring back mooning. I think it's something to behold.
Well, our cat has been mooning Anthony. Honestly, she's got the horn. Seriously, and she's been spayed. Last week, Anthony said to me, he's very sort of discreet about these things. He wouldn't say, "I think the cat's horny." He went, "Vic, when the cat was sitting on my knee, she sort of presented to me, and I could see some sort of vaginal secretion coming out of her." I was like, "Oh, stop before I puke."
He's made his soul to me for vaginal discretion.
And I was like, "Ew." He goes, "Yeah, it was like a clear glob of something." I was like, "Oh gosh, the cat's got discharged. That's rank."
You have to wear a pair of knickers.
So I was like, so anyway, she was acting a little bit high.
okay. They're frisky.
Yeah, a bit frisky. For about 2 days, and we were like, oh no, because if they've been spayed, it means that they've left a bit of something in there.
Oh.
So anyway, we kept an eye. She seemed to have calmed down now, but when she was last like rolling around, showing her ass, I'm like, Carti, what are you doing? Ew, stop it.
Feeling a bit
you
frisky.
big flirt.
I suppose you walk. We've got a couple of friends who've got dogs and stuff, and one friend lets her, because she says, oh, you know, it's got its needs. Oh. And she lets her dog hump her arm.
Oh! Get it a teddy if it's got to do it.
She's just
fucking wrong with
there you go. You've got needs.
She needs her head red. She lets the dog shag her arm. Have I met this friend?
Yes.
Have I?
Yes. So we'll talk about that later tonight.
Oh, I know who it is now. Ew, I'm going to be having words with that person.
Pick her up.
Oh.
You asked me to come up with for topic of conversation is don't
things that you're glad are over.
Yeah, things that I'm glad are over.
Yeah, it can just be one thing too. Yeah. Whatever.
High heel shoes.
Well, they are for
over.
us.
Yes, I'm glad they're
over.
not.
Yeah. I was never a high heel girl, really, to be honest. But they're nasty, aren't they?
Yeah, the fuckers. I mean, they look beautiful on a shelf.
Do look good. But they're absolute arseholes for walking.
Just, you know, I find myself now, as if I see a lovely young girl totting off, and it is tottering, and in my head I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna fucking can't wait to get them bastards off.
Everyone's, you know, it's like when we used to live in the grounds of the Merchant Adventurers in York, and it was a really lovely it looks sort of Tudor in the way it presents itself, and people would come for weddings all dolled up and beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and by the end of the night, they're all having a scrap with the shoes.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. Just stop it. I think they should be all over for everyone, because the only time you can wear high heels really is if you go to a restaurant.
Yeah, if you're sitting down.
Or in the bedroom.
Oh, hello, ding dong.
I'm not talking now.
I got high heels on in our bedroom. Anthony would absolutely piss himself laughing.
He might wear them.
He probably would.
So I
get in touch with his feminine side.
But I just could not think of anything more. I'm nice to go back early 90s after leaving school, my first job. I used to wear kitten heels, which were all the rage then.
Oh yes,
but also coming back now, the slingbacks and kitten heels.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything worse, because you just walk so differently when you got high heels on.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
even not high, just you walk differently. And some people, like if you watch Amanda Holden on BGT or whatever, she can walk with purpose. Davina McCall, she can walk with purpose of heels on. Me, I look like Leslie from Benidorm.
But also, they walk like they're holding a 10p in the bum crack.
Yes.
Whereas I look like I've shat myself.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like you say, stay away from it.
Yeah, and because we've not worn them for such a long time,
I think
now
cripple me.
Yeah, I just walk like I've got I don't know, polio or something in my legs.
Like Ministry of Silly Walk.
Yeah, so not for me.
Mine is swim nappies.
For you or the kids.
I might reach that point. Right.
Well, you're going that way.
When they were little and you took them swimming, you took them to I took Milo to swim class from the age of 6 months onwards.
Yeah, we did.
You know, and you bob them under and they're not scared, and he loved it. He was great. He was really good at it.
They are good, actually.
But it's when they do a poo, and you know they're doing a poo, and you're like, oh shit. And you've only just started the lesson, and you're like, let it stay in there, don't. Because if we own up to this poo, we have to get out and miss the lesson, which is only half an hour, innit? Or it's going to go in the pool, and everyone's going to have to clear the pool.
Yeah. And also, you've probably only took one nappy, haven't you?
Swim nappy.
Yeah.
Oh, the stress when you could see him going.
Oh yeah.
In the
The warm water would bring it on.
Yeah, and also you're trying to sort of face him towards you so people can't see him thrutching.
Maybe that's what I need to do when I go poo on a keto diet. Go in a swimming pool with a nappy.
He's going to sit in your own hot tub, Christine, and have a shit.
Just go and sit with a nappy on going, hello. Moo. Press. Press.
Nudge.
And then send you a picture.
I do remember one time he threw up and he was facing me, and I caught it. I opened up my swimming costume and caught it in my swimming costume because she went, the sick! And I went, it's alright, it's in my costume. Oh, gosh, things you do.
It's operative. That is just fucking grim. Yeah, I'm glad all them baby things. I'm watching my niece now go through it, and my brother who's got one, and they look at it going, oh yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine with this. And I'm like, oh fuck you.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. My brother thought that his child, I don't think she'll have a problem with her teeth. I don't think she'll teeth. I think she's been a fucking nightmare.
It took me ages to cut on like Milo's bright red cheeks with his teeth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at you, hot jolly. Fuck it.
I just love it when they
Rosy
think,
cheeked.
I'm never going to take my child to McDonald's. Fucking yes, you fucking are.
Oh.
Fucking I hate McDonald's with a passion. It's not my bag. But kids will go to McDonald's. Don't try. At some point in your life,
I must admit, we did hold off for quite a while. Actually, we were quite good.
Yeah,
we weren't when he wasn't around. So here we go, folks. I've got a dilemma for you.
Okay.
How long have we been going?
Not long.
I'm having a right old problem with the sound today, so I apologise in advance if it's all a bit shit. Okay, so I've got a dilemma for you.
Mm-hmm.
The dilemma is this. So I have a friend who was in London, or she was away from her house in another city.
Yeah.
And her 17-year-old daughter was there on her own, and she had this text from a friend she hadn't seen in 30 years. Sort of a friend of her husband's, I think, mainly.
Yeah.
Anyway, this husband and friend text to say, oh, we're coming up to blah 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 for this, can we possibly stay?
Yeah.
Right, 30 years gone past. Yeah, okay, no problem. But she went, but I'm not going to be there, so what would you do? You'd probably say, yeah, so you'd probably say, oh no, it's all right, don't worry, we'll stay at Premier Inn. That would be my first reaction. This is not the dilemma.
Okay.
This is just the first step.
Oh.
So anyway, they turn up.
Yeah.
And she already warns them that they said, oh, we'll take her out for dinner. So they took this 17-year-old out for dinner. And the mum went, look, she's a talker, you'll be fine. So this really sweet 17-year-old went out for dinner with these strangers, had dinner, got back to the house. Anyway, that was it. I was like, bloody hell. Yeah. Anyway, the next thing, I get a text from this friend going, is it me or is this a bit right? And I was like, what is it? She went, they've just asked to borrow my nail scissors to cut the toenails.
No. No. That's a step too far. I've not seen you for. In fact, if I saw you, if you asked me to borrow my scissors, I'd tell you to fuck off. That's no.
I thought you'd say that. That's what I went. No. I went, no, rank. Yeah. What psycho does that?
No.
I have a problem sharing it with the family.
No way would you ask someone, have you got scissors? No.
I know I'm on the spectrum, but I think they're on the spectrum. They should have gone to a Premier Inn to start with. And then you don't ask for the nail scissors.
No.
So excuse me, have you got a used tampon I can borrow?
Because this, you don't know what these, who was the friend, the female or the male was the friend?
The female.
So who's this male that you're letting in your house with your 17-year-old daughter? No, sorry. I'd be saying, no, I'm away, find a Premier Inn. I wouldn't even mention the daughter or the house is available. No, sorry.
But I think the nail scissors. And then this poor friend was like, oh, thank goodness for that. I thought it was just me being a bit over the blah blah blah. I was like, no, it's disgusting.
I was asking if you could borrow your dildo in the drawer. No.
What would you do if someone left, you're staying over and they left you a towel and a dildo on your bed?
You would never be friends with them again. No. Straight off social media. No, sorry.
You're alright, thanks.
Oh gosh. No.
I knew you'd react like that.
Just the thought.
So, you listeners, would you be the same?
Yeah.
Would you lend your nail scissors to somebody else?
And if you do, you can't listen to this podcast.
But I did say to this friend, I'd let you borrow my nail scissors. And she went, thanks.
No. The nail scissors are mine. And nobody else. Even, what's not scissors, what are they called? Nail clippers.
I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, no. That's right. Someone else's gunky thing, they wouldn't clean it either, would they?
This is it, just like there's toe jam in there.
It's just the thought of someone else's hard yellow nails.
Ooh, don't! You see, that's the... Oh, you've done it now.
just fucking grim. Fucking grim.
I know. What are people like? Aren't they weird? With human beings, we're just bloody weird. I've got a person you should follow on Insta.
Okay.
She's called Claire. Feel Good Health and Fitness. Now I think she's got a business, but actually she's very funny. She's very like us, and she does all these silly little skits, and I quite enjoy watching her.
Yep.
She's got very cool hair as well. But yeah, so Claire, Feel Good Health and Fitness.
Very good.
That's my little.
I've met a new Irish lady. I want to say watercolour drama. I think that's what it's called. She's very funny, very similar to the point where she's just there to take the piss. Very much like us. But she's just got some merch out, and the merch is really, really funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think she's got a hat, and I'm going to get this wrong here, but she's got a hat, and it says something like go. And then it's the cap in the word, so go for cap or something like that. But it's so good because it's all her merch is a bit like that, and I think she designs it being watercolour drama. But she's really, really funny, and she's sort of creates this scene where as though she's talking to somebody but nobody's there. But it's very, very good, and I would recommend her. TV? Have you watched anything on TV?
We have just started. I didn't know it was this long. There are 5 seasons to this. The Affair. Now you can get it on ITV, but we've been watching it on Paramount.
Who's in that? Because I think we've seen that.
Oh, I can't remember the names. You've asked me now.
Is it English drama?
He's the guy who played the older Prince Charles.
Oh yes. I can't
remember what he's called. Anyway, it's really good.
Yeah, I think we've seen that.
We're only on season 2, and we're like, oh.
Yeah. What's that on? On Paramount.
It's on Paramount, but it says you can watch it on ITV as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they've got as many seasons on ITV.
We're watching Secret Service with Gemma Arterton.
Oh, we watched that. That was good.
Yeah,
enjoyed that. They've set it up for another season.
Oh, have they?
Well, I think they have. Whether they will,
I think we're on episode 4. I won't give anything away.
It's good though, isn't it?
I was a bit gutted.
My mate Amaka's the one of the MPs in it.
Ah. Well, it's Tom Bradby, the newsreader. It's his novel, and I love Tom Bradby. But all his mates are in it, like Peston, Ronnie
they are.
There's a lot of his friends in there, and I'm like, you got your mates sorted.
Jobs for the boys and girls.
But he's written a couple of novels as Tom Bradby, and he's now getting them to film. So I think that's quite.
He's done really well because that's very hard to do.
Well, it is, but he's got a platform and
he has. But I tell you what's really nice is when you see a mate doing well on telly, you're like, oh, that's a macker.
Yeah, of course you're gonna.
Proud.
Yeah. Is it the guy who's playing he wants to be the next MP?
Yeah, and she's the opposition.
Yes, I know what you mean. Oh, very good.
So that's really, really good. Also, folks, what's our email address, Christine?
It is tomandunn@outlook.com.
tomandunn@outlook.com. To her Otmer. And we've got stickers, folks.
Yeah.
We've got lovely stickers. If you look at our Instagram page, you'll see our lovely stickers. So send us anything that bores your piss.
Mm-hmm.
Gets on your tits.
Yeah, anything that makes your twirl go up.
Yeah. Anything that, pisses with your chakras.
I think you could use a lot of our stickers. Someone in the office, for example, or if you're in a warehouse and you're working with a load of what you deem as a dickhead that day, you can get that sticker and put it on their back. I mean, we're not advocating that, but I
if
think
it was to accidentally land.
Yeah, or like on their cup, like that type of sticker.
I mean, our famous saying, "What a dick," is on a sticker. Yeah. So if I was you, I'd be writing in. So tomandunn@outlook.com. We would love to hear from you.
And we need a little story, and not necessarily a story about somebody that who's done something. But if someone's really boiled your piss this week, last week, whenever, Fiona in accounts, someone like that, just fucking David the CEO.
Or your kids, if your kids have pissed you off.
Yeah, we can just shout them out. And we won't tell you who you are, we can just go, this is for Fiona in accounts. You're a wanker. This week, you have, and we'll just call it out.
What a dick!
Yeah, what a dick! You saw like that with them fucking arseholes that have been driving around in a van on the phone, and I want to smack them with a taser.
I feel like that about the ice cream van, because if I have to bloody hum green sleeves to myself for the rest of the evening one more time, I'm going to lose the fucking plot.
Done well today. Bloody hell, sun's only just come out, man, and you're getting an ice cream van.
I'm going to leave you with this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to like this, I
Alright.
think. You know you can get Colin the Caterpillar cakes?
Yes.
Oh, get ready, folks. They do a cheddar cheese Colin the Caterpillar sourdough cake.
Fuck. It
They
Marks and
fucking
Spencer's.
do. I don't know where it is, but I saw it the other day and I was like,
Colin the Caterpillar.
oh my goodness. At last. I'm going to get out one for his birthday. He bloody loves cheese. Isn't that amazing?
Now, I've known people have had wedding cakes of cheese just but that.
Yeah.
That's just like a fork, a knife, a
That's
bit of
like-
butter.
Salute whoever you came up with that.
Colin
Absolute
Caterpillar.
bloody genius.
Colin the Caterpillar cheese variety. Well, I'm going to Marks
Colin
and
the
Spencer's after
Caterpillar
here.
cheddar
I'm gonna have a look.
cheese bread cake.
Fucking genius.
We'll have a look. I can't remember if it was. It must be.
Colin the Caterpillar, yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
theirs.
because
isn't it?
Aldi is like Chris the.
Or if you find one, you've got to take a
Whatever.
picture.
Yeah, Chris the.
Anyway, I think we better
koala.
stop. We're coming up to 55 minutes. We're gonna
Enjoy
bore the
your
shit
week
out of people.
and send us your story.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.